dad was given a video camera to document a trip. The problem was Daddy put it on selfie mode, and then this happened.
So, did he know that it was on selfie mode?
No, he didn't realize. He went to Vegas on his trip. His son said, "Here, Dad, take this camera and document your trip." Yeah, but what Daddy didn't realize was that he put it on selfie mode. So every shot has him in it.
Oh, wait. So you never really get to see all that is...
Yeah.
The Houston suburb of Sugar Land has a new bronze statue of two girls taking a selfie. Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow.
It's part of a 10-piece collection recently placed around the town, but this is the one that's causing a stir.
Yeah, some social media critics question. Yeah, they question the message that it sends or why the town actually spent public money on it. The cultural arts manager says it shows a common activity in the public square and that it was donated.
Was Ellen just being Ellen?
Andy, Lupita. All right. Okay, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, good. Wait, let me this way.
A superstar selfie gone wild that turned into tweet-tastic history. And with more than 2 million retweets, smashed the Twitter record set by President Obama.
Ben, thanks so much for joining us. First of all, we're glad you're okay, that everyone on that plane is okay. But let me start by asking the question that so many people around the world were asking. What were you thinking in that moment when that photo was taken?
In that moment that photo was taken, I was thinking, you know, I hope this pose looks good. The minutes preceding that photo being taken were probably a bit more important.
How did you decide to even take the photo in the first place with a man who you didn't know whether or not he actually had that suicide belt on?
So there was a whole host of you know, things going on at that point.
And what were you trying to accomplish by taking that image?
I wanted to interact with the hijacker. I wanted him to understand that I was a human. I was doing human things. That I wasn't just a nameless, faceless victim.
Is there any regret in calling it the best selfie ever?
In terms of regret, I have no regrets whatsoever about my actions on that aeroplane.
This was a man on a free vacation in Puerto Rico, and he doesn't look like he's having a very good time. These pictures have gone viral, the pictures he sent to his wife from his vacation. Why is he so sad on this vacation? Well, apparently it's because his wife had to stay home to care for their 6-month-old daughter, so she couldn't make it. So he went with a friend to Puerto Rico, but he sent her the pictures letting her know it was no fun but it was no fun without his wife.
Dad, soon-to-be dad, decides to post this selfie of himself and his wife as she's going through contractions and delivering their daughter.
The baby's popping out at this point.
Yeah, that's Gil Solano. He's the father, and his wife Sarah. He said that his wife wanted to make sure that someone took a picture of the expressions on our faces when our daughter was born today. Now, ladies, before you hate on him, apparently he showed her the picture in between pushes again, and she cracked up, and she actually appreciated it.
2 airline pilots fired for inviting a model into the cockpit to take selfies and video and guide the plane's throttle. ABC's aviation correspondent David Curley has the story. Good morning, David.
George, this one's disturbing. The pilots fired the model banned from the airline for 5 years. She was in the cockpit during the critical points of flight. The question this morning, could this happen in the U.S.? What you're about to see for any traveler around the world could be described as frightening. That is an actress model in the cockpit of a commuter jetliner as it taxis to the runway in Argentina. Watch as the pilots ask her if she wants to help increase the speed. She puts her hand on the throttle as the pilots put on the power for takeoff. Even a squeal from the model as they become airborne. And if that wasn't enough, selfies with the pilots with their backs to the controls.
Check out these dizzying selfies snapped by a 19-year-old Russian daredevil more than 100 stories above the streets of Dubai. That's atop the city's highest building there. Alexander Remnev shot a series of death-defying photos while on vacation with his friends, among them that young lady perched outside the balcony who actually looks quite a bit terrified, doesn't she?
Not even it's not even part of my bucket list
Nope.
to do anything like this.